Okay, welcome to our show.
Okay.
I am your host, Mesh, and I'm with my brother, Collins himself, one of the funniest man I have ever known.
Yeah.
So, folks, we are creating a platform, and we need your support. So, follow us on YouTube, follow Westlands TV, subscribe, like, and comment. We'll be grateful for your support. We are live from the great university from Eastern Central Africa. This is the University of Embu. And all the comrades listening to us all over the world, manze, subscribe, hit the button, so that every time when we post the video, you'll be able to get a video, bro. Now, we are going to talk about a very serious topic here that is affecting the young people. We are going to talk about gayism, lesbianism. I know this is not something that people want to talk about in the society, but this is the time we have to talk about it. We have to unmask what it is, because actually it's not until I met another man who was telling me that he wants to get married to a man of his life, and I was shocked, man. How this happens in Africa? You know, we used to hear it beyond overseas, and I didn't know that this thing could come to this part of the world. You know, we need to understand first what it is. It has a history, and this country and many African countries have laws which does not actually allow homosexuality. Many people, the constitution has been written and the penal codes, and this is a felony, and sometimes it's punishable. So guys who are saying doing that, they are not acceptable to the society, and many of them face discrimination. So folks, this is gonna be a hot interview. Please follow us. We are going to bring talents from grass to grace. This is a platform that we are gonna bring it up. So let's work together. Let's grow together. My brother, it's a pleasure to have you at this particular time.
Thanks.
It's a great honor because you have accepted to come and discuss with me. This when I told my folks about this, many of them turned down this thing. Actually, they didn't want to talk about this issue.
Really?
Yeah, man.
That's bad.
So now, we really need to understand what it is. Let's understand what is this thing. What happens to a man who gets attracted to other men and they want to do sex with them? It's abnormal. What happens to them? But unfortunately, there are those guys who do that. What happens to women who gets attracted to other women? It is abnormal, but there are ladies who do that. I mean, what happens? What is the idea behind all this problem? I think I've met a few guys, and I've interacted with a few guys. I've interacted with about 2 girls and 1 lesbian, bro. And I was asking them what it is. You know, you'll be shocked to realize that whatever we do in the society at some point can influence this thing to happen. I met another guy who is actually a gay, and I was asking him, why did he decide to get into this thing? And the guy was telling me that actually when he was growing up, he was being abused sexually by his uncle when he was around 10 or 11 years or so. The uncle used to abuse him sexually, but the guy did not used to say, you know, how society, as a man, you've been positioned in such a way that so the uncle used to do it time without number, and this guy got addicted to it, and right now he cannot get out of it. It's a problem. The guy is no longer, doesn't have interest in women. Najua nyinyi mnachekingi mali safi manze, lakini hii ni tofauti. This is a different thing altogether, bro. This guy gets attracted to men alone. He doesn't get attracted to women. It's a different thing. There's another guy I met and asked him, why are you in this thing? And he was telling me that this guy used to be around women. He used to be around women so much. Much of his time, he used to spend time with women. And actually, he used to admire what women do. He used to admire even how they do makeup, bro. I mean, this is something that is shocking. He used to admire how women dress, how women do their things. Until this guy decided that he wants to be like a woman. And yeah, he decided to be a gay. There's another girl, bro, whom we're talking. I was talking to her. She's a lesbian. I asked her, what is this thing? And she told me, she has been around men and she has lost her identity and she wants to be a man. In fact, she's a lesbian and she's the one who is dating. She gets attracted to women and tells the girl, you're beautiful. Another woman tells another woman, you're beautiful. I mean, this is shocking, but we have to talk about it. It is unwanted, but we have to talk about it. So, bro, I want to hear your input now. What are we going to do? What does the society say about this thing? Is it a lifestyle? Is it a sin? People are seeing it in different dimensions. What are we talking about?
I think it's obvious that it's a sin. I'm speaking from a Christian point of view, and I also know Muslims have their point of view. It's also a sin on their side. But the society, what has the society done? The society is literally drawing a line between what's a normal sin and what's a bad sin. Like there's a point unto which a sin stops getting normal to becoming more bad, dark. So they've distinguished what's a good sin and a bad sin in short. Well, we know in essence there is no good sin or bad sin. Like there's no bad sin and a good sinner. They are all sinners, and that's been the problem. I'll tell you, like we were discussing earlier, and this told me something about the constitution. Our constitution does not support this at all. So in the national level, we don't support this. That's 100% sure. But vitu hapa kwa ground, in the family sector, in the community, it's almost just as normal. Like there's nothing big about it. That is the big issue. What the society has done, what the society views this. Because once they are caught, and maybe they were living next to you or in your school, once they are caught, it's a case, because it's not in line with what the law is. So it's a big case. But now, well, there's before they were caught, you were much like comfortable with it. Like wacha wafanya vile wanafanya, let it go on. It's similar to a thief. So it's just a sin, just like any other sin. But now that brings me to another question. Now, when is a sin not a sin? When is a sin not a sin? Like, when is it normalized? How do we normalize sin? That is the problem in society. We continue doing this, and it's been done with everything. I gave an example of some time earlier. I think it was in Nakuru, Naivasha. There were some girls and boys, teenagers, about 10 to 18 years old, caught in their house doing pornography and stuff. And the big discussion, the big debate over social media was how parents didn't take care of these people. What were the parents doing? What were the people around them doing? Good question. Yes, true. And that is the question we need to ask ourselves about this same topic, this same issue. While you're where you are, before you start saying, complaining about the whole thing, what are you doing in your own upper ground, in your family, or maybe somewhere else? Because it's not a natural occurrence. There's some sin that have a motivation behind it. Like this might be someone who's been sodomized since he was a kid and has gone through sexual violence, and it might be someone, like he's given some examples. So you'll want to ask, where were the parents? Where were the relatives? Where were the friends? They've gone to school. Who are their friends? Why didn't they speak up? They're going to speak up once these people have been exposed, and it will be a big debate, because it's illegal. Just like when someone is shot by gun, all this time he was a thief. He didn't want to admit he was a thief. Now that he's shot, everybody's going to erupt and start giving his own opinion about how bad he was or all that. And our aim is not really to condemn them, but we don't also condone sin. That is, the Bible doesn't condone sin. And as a Christian, I feel that there's an approach to it that we are lacking, and that is love. The way Jesus Christ came and he died for us sinners. We were all sinners. We were all in a level platform. Sin. There's no. So I want to make that difference. There's no bad sin or good sin. Sin is sin. Not the way society draws it. That mwizi akiiba apigwe mawe, but someone who's watching pornography, they won't mind. They won't mind. It's just a subtle sin. It's not a big sin. There's nothing like that. Sin is sin, and God, that's why God is there. He puts us all in a level platform. So these are emerging issues. Might not be common in Kenya. Probably a culture of the West, and it's coming to Africa. Might be legalized sooner or later.
So when you're watching, the one who is going to watch this video, please talk to us, because is it a sin or a lifestyle? Talk to us in our comment section, and we'll get to know what it is. Folks, this is a culture that we are against. This is a culture that the African countries and African culture is against, but it is getting roots. It is getting entry into our neighborhoods. It's getting entry into our communities. And we're watching, we're still hiding, we still want to talk about it. But this is what we want to talk about it, because we have a generation, we have generations to come. We have young people, we have young boys and we have young girls, whom some of them can get into this thing because they don't have information. So we need to get information. Is said to be power. So we need to get people get to understand. And then those people who are struggling with it, we need to treat them with love. Some love, we need to show them love. We should not run away from people, because no one is perfect, man. No one is holy. We need to treat these people with love, and you can help them the way you can, but stop stigmatizing them, stop discriminating them, stop running away from them, because these are our people. And we can be running away from them and they're busy destroying themselves, bro. So we need to treat them with love. So thank you for those who are supporting us. Continue supporting us. We're yearning for more and more videos to come, more and more to come. And please subscribe, and we're going to grow. Let's grow together. These are the things we are going to change our society. We are going to make a society better when we talk to each other and when we reason together. Thank you so much. Please talk to us through the comment section. We see you next time. Bye.